Hello and welcome back to EJ's Budget and Stickers. Hopefully everyone is doing well. And in today's video, we're just going to check in with the budget and see where everything is at. I do have to close out March and start looking at April's budget in this video. So if this is something that you would want to watch, then please stick around. I would love to have you. So let's get into the budget. This week's been really crazy. If you guys watched my previous video, you guys know that I ended up receiving a bonus, and with that bonus, I was upgrading some of my equipment for my channel and also getting some things to help around the house. So I did go ahead, I did make some purchases after last Friday's video. I picked up 2 cabinets. One of the cabinets is being delivered today. The other one is still on a pre-order. And then I also have my new filming lights that are going to be delivered today. I was hoping that I would have them before this, but that has not happened. So I'm still using my previous setup. And as far as the desk goes, I'm still on the fence about what type of desk I want to get, so I did not do that yet. Netflix, as we talked about, that did go up $10.73. So instead of paying $9.65, the bill now will be the $10.73. So let's just double check, because I remember in our last video that we ended up making the adjustment. So that left $3.92. So that's not bad. And that we were able to make that adjustment, not over spend. So we have a little bit of cushion. So when I start budgeting out for April, I can budget a little bit less than what I normally would. So that's awesome. Or we can go ahead, leave this $3.92, and we can start building off of that and get a nice little cushion built here. So if things are tight one month, I won't have to worry about that bill. So that's a couple options that I could play with the Netflix category. So I think everything looks really good for March, and that it doesn't look like I did any overspending, and that in my categories a lot is still looks like it's really funded. So let's flip over to April, because April is going to give a really clear picture of where we're at. So as today is the 1st, April 1st, I do see that my rent and that it did come out. So I do have to fund those categories. I don't get paid until the 8th. So when I get paid on the 8th, if I don't have any bills that I have to fund, so let's see, it looks like I would have my car payment and B&D, so I will double check those to see where those at. Otherwise, usually I fund out my rent the last paycheck of the month. So we'll have to take care of the housing. The Excel, that also came out today. That was a credit of $50. So it wasn't my normal amount that comes out. So we do have a nice little cushion there as well. I really like to see and this category get a little bit more fluff in it, just because now we're going into the summer months where I live, and the my townhouse, the downstairs stays really cool, so I don't usually have to run my AC in the summer, because as long as I keep my one shade shut, the main floor stays pretty comfortable. Let's see, the internet, the phone, that will also be coming out on the 8th. And I'm fully funded. Laundry, and that will be fine. So let's see, it looks like I just have to take care of some sinking funds, and that as well when I get paid. I did end up purchasing some gas also last week on Friday. So that was $49.94. So that really brought down my fuel category. So I have $5.06 in there. So I will definitely have to figure out, I'll probably budget this starting going maybe like $50 going forward, but we'll see. Gas prices, they're just becoming crazy. Maintenance, $72.67. When I do bring my car in for an oil change, they talk about my car needing a transmission flush just for how many miles I have on it. And I do keep putting that off. I should probably get this up to the 300 and let them go ahead, do the transmission flush. I don't have that many miles on my car. So, and as little as I drive it, that's why I'm not too concerned with it. But I want this vehicle to last me another 15 years like my other one. So I will go ahead, start beefing that up as well. The car insurance, the car tabs, those are more sinking funds. Just as long as I have them by the end of the year, that will be great. Okay, so it will look like out of next week's paycheck, we will have to take care of B&D. This month, my son does have his birthday next week, so we will probably take a little bit of that money, and that's $150, and we'll go have some fun with that. But everything else looks good, of course. Here we go. This is where the Netflix is now going to reflect. I do need to change this as well because that did go up. So $10.73 is now what I do need. Reflecting the new change, I will need $6.81 in that to be funded, fully funded here for April. And the medical, that is looking really good. And let's see, then we'll just take a look at the reports real quick. Income versus expenses. And I like taking a look at the reports at the end of the month to really get a feel for where I was at. So I don't want to include April because April's just starting. So let's look January through March, and that will give me the first quarter. So basically what this report is doing is it's captured all of my income for the last 3 months along with the expenses. So all of my spending that I've done, and it tells me if I'm in the green or if I'm in the red, and that after everything is said and done. So far, if I look at January, because January is really the most accurate, because I did not receive like a bonus, I did not receive tax returns, anything. So unfortunately, February and March are a little skewed just because I had some anomalies happen in those months that normally would not happen, especially in that the idea of the company giving us the bonus, that was totally unexpected, but very grateful and very, very much appreciated, just because it was able to help some of the things that were on the back burner to help bring those to the front to be able to further this amazing journey that I'm on. And so yes, as of right now, I am in the green. Everything is looking good. And starting basically here in April, as long as no surprises happen, that will get me back on track. I should then at that point be able to come in and take a look at the next quarter of expenses and make sure that my budget is on track, that I'm not overspending, that my goals are in line with the income that I do bring in. Because really the goal here is to get ahead, of course, on my budget by 30 days. And as you see here in April, we're at 22. So I have 8 more days before I'm at my 30-day mark of spending my previous paycheck the month before or the week before. So I'm really, really hoping to hit this goal. And then also, I've always had to work a job and a half to always make my ends meet. And so I'm really hoping that, of course, with the blessings that have happened, I haven't so far had to do that. And I'm hoping that the rest of this year, I will not have to do that, that's the past and I don't have to go back to that just to make ends meet anymore. And so far, it's not a lot of money that I save at the end of the month, but I'm still in the green and I don't so far have to consider getting another job. So to me, that is a win and I'm excited and that to have the opportunity of only focusing on one job. And so in the video, guys, we talked about last month and closing out the month, seeing where everything ended. And we looked at April and looks like April is off to a really good start as well. So I'm excited to see what April holds for me. And till next time, guys, take care and thank you for watching. If you are new, please subscribe and like my channel. And if you are returning, as always, it is such a pleasure to have you come back and see where we are with the budget. So take care, guys.